Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself, James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today, I want to talk about a few things. But there's one main thing I want each and every one of you to understand. Narcissistic abuse wasn't your fault. Even if you married one and you look back now and you see and notice there were red flags. You see, the job of the narcissist is to trick you, to get you chemically bonded to them. And they do it masterfully. And we look back and we ask, how could we be so stupid? Well, I have a question for you. Let's say you were raised in a home with a narcissist mother or father. Or both. And then let's say later in life, instead of how you met the person you dated or were married to that turned out to be a narcissist. Let's say instead of meeting them how you originally met them, this same person just walked up to you one day and called you names, cursed at you, and dumped water on top of your head. If all of that happened, do you think you would say, wow, that is the man or woman for me? Sign me up? No. Of course not. Even with all of our bad training we got in our terrible homes we grew up in. Even then we wouldn't pair up with someone that just walked up on day one and treated us like garbage. And guess what? The narcissist knows that fact too. So what the narcissist does is they play a very skillful and masterfully planned game of just showing you little bits here and there mixed in with over the top what seems to be genuine goodness. So we try to be fair. We see all of this good, with one or two somewhat confusing red flags, or what we now know are red flags. And you do what all or most narcissists hope you will do. You give them the benefit of the doubt. And we did, and they got their hooks into us. And the longer we were with them, the more brainwashed we got. Yes. Our terrible home training and lack of love has a lot to do with us sticking around. But here's the thing. Having someone prey on our good nature, love, and terrible past, and using trickery along the way isn't our fault. What is our fault is us not working to do the self-work. And even then there is understanding as to why someone can't stand up at the moment. And why the pain is so thick and deep we almost can't get out of bed. Or we end up sick. Seriously sick as a result. And I tell you this because I don't want you to beat yourself up over the fact you are where you are in life. And you hope more for yourself. I have news for you. Majority of us are in the same boat. We are in this same boat. And it's not to say your situation is less than. Because actually it's quite a serious matter when it comes down to it. But what I'm trying to say to you is, when narcissists get a hold of your life, missing out on opportunities, and life development skills, and other life milestones is common. Thus you will look around and see that there is so many things you haven't done. And you will then possibly feel shame, and guilt and sorrow and self-blame over your situation. Now yes, you do need to take ownership over your life, and the new boundaries that you put into place. But beating yourself up over someone scamming you and doing you wrong is something I pray you never do. And if you do it, do what you can to get out of that thinking as fast as possible. And you can do that by reminding yourself, that person that entered your life was and is a scam artist. This is no different than a scam artist showing up at an elder person's door, pretending to be selling a special investment plan, when in reality they just want to get a hold of their bank information so they can get all of their money and run. One might say, how could you be so unaware? But the real problem is the person that was doing the scamming. Now should we do what we can to better our defenses? Yes. But beating yourself up over what these evil jerks have done to you? No. No. That will just slow you down and will put you in a negative place. And it will make it 10 times harder to get to where you want to go on your journey to self-betterment. And this also ties into with how the narcissist has no shame. Literally no shame at all for what they do to others. And for the overt narcissists, the public display they put on when they are out and about in their daily lives. But you are expected to feel shameful for wanting to help this person or be a part of their life. You are expected to feel shame for loving this person. And they want you to carry that backpack of shame around with you for the rest of your life. Quite simply so they don't have to. You see, narcissists know that people like us feel our emotions strong and deep. And we are perfect supply for them. Because that means that we can carry their shame, guilt, blame, and self-hate around for them. And here's what I say. And I know this might be easier said than done. But take the backpack off. Put it on the ground and walk away from it. It doesn't belong to you. It's not yours and you don't want it? Don't worry. You don't have to pick it up. Because the narcissist will pick it up on their own even without you knowing it. Because they are going to trick someone else into taking a hold of it and putting it on their back. It's much like if someone walked up to you and said, "Hey, I'm going to the restroom. Do you mind holding this for me?" They know a great many people might be so stunned they will just comply and hold whatever it is they are told to hold. Well, narcissists do this with their backpack of bad emotions. But once they have it strapped on your back, they ruin your life even further. And then walk away leaving you with this strap to your back. Like as if it's now a part of you. It's not a part of you. That's what I'm here to tell you. It wasn't a part of you at all. And don't accept it as a part of you either. This abuse wasn't your fault. And don't beat yourself up on the way out of the door or even if the narcissist discarded you. Come to places like this if you can. Talk in the comment section. Get support from others. And grow and better yourself. And make the best life for you that you can. Not perfect. Because that's too much to ask of anyone. Even someone with a great family and wonderful friends. So just take one step every day if you can to a better life. And before you know it, you will have more and more days that aren't just better, but fantastic. But please know, this machines, robots, or Terminators will never stop. They are always marching forward on a seek and destroy mission. So use this time to not only better your life but better your boundaries, which should be a part of the life betterment process. And even if you get sucked into dealing with a narcissist, if you recognize things a few months in, and you are able to get out, hey, 3 months is better than 3 years. Pat yourself on the back. You are learning and doing great. But please know, these narcissists or Terminator robots will not stop. They don't know pity or remorse. And they will not stop until you are completely ruined. And the reason why this is so important is, you might continue to get better and improve. Because just like they are finding new ways to scam us, we must think of new ways to have a better life and be narcissist free. It's a journey. A never-ending journey. I do think this is a great place to stop. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.